La plupart des Canadiens associent le 1er juillet à la fête du Canada. Pourtant, cette date a une autre signification plus solennelle à Terre-Neuve et Labrador. On y célèbre le jour du souvenir, jour qui marque l'anniversaire du premier jour de la bataille de la Somme et les actions à Beaumont Hamel pendant la Première Guerre mondiale. Lorsque le conflit éclata au mois d'août 1914, le Newfoundland Regiment dut rapidement être formé et ses premiers recrues furent vite affectés outre-mer, servir en tant qu'unité au sein de l'armée britannique.
Le 1er juillet 1916, à environ 9h15 du matin, le 1st Newfoundland Regiment, affecté à la 29e division britannique, passa à l'offensive en empruntant la tranchée St. John's Road. Alors que les Terre-Neuviens avançaient vers les forces opposantes, un arbre isolé à mi-chemin de la pente descendante marquait la zone où le feu devenait particulièrement intense. Lorsqu'ils marchaient sous le feu nourri des mitrailleuses et de l'artillerie, on dit qu'ils étaient nombreux à foncer, le menton rentré, comme s'ils marchaient dans une tempête de neige comme chez eux. Le 1st Newfoundland Regiment perdit 86% de ses effectifs en moins d'une demi-heure.
There was a call for duty, and a lot of Newfoundlanders answered that call. And unfortunately, it was resulted in a lot of people losing their lives.
801 went over. 68 Vancouver was gone. Over 700. 364 later killed. 95 missing. And the rest of them.
I mean, those guys were going out, especially the Royal Newfoundland Regiment was almost fully wiped out.
You remember all the Newfoundlanders that lost their lives during Beaumont Hamel, and the great loss to the families.
It's really incredible. It's crazy to think that all this actually happened. I know we always get told about Beaumont Hamel and how it's really symbolic for us, and in history class and everything we learn about it, but it's completely different actually being here and seeing it and living it. It's amazing.
Just to think of what they went through, and to know that they never got home, even though they were so brave and they did so much. It's just an honor to be there to say, I remember you. Somebody remembers you even after all this time.
In the early morning of July the 1st in 1916, Allied troops began their advance to open the Battle of the Somme in northern France. In what would become one of the bloodiest days of the First World War, more than 57,000 British and Commonwealth soldiers were killed or wounded. Near the village of Beaumont Hamel, more than 800 of the Royal Newfoundland Regiment went over the top. Just 68 would answer roll call the next day. As the commander of the 29th British Division said, theirs was an assault that only failed because dead men can advance no further. It was a devastating loss that touched every family in Newfoundland, and one that would be felt for generations. Today, we remember the sacrifice of the boys from Newfoundland at Beaumont Hamel, and that of all those lost in the Battle of the Somme. Lest we forget.
801 members of the Royal Newfoundland Regiment were on the front lines of the Battle of the Somme in the First World War. 733 of them were killed or wounded on the first day of battle. That heavy loss and their sacrifice will never be forgotten. That is why July 1st in Newfoundland and Labrador begins as Memorial Day, and the commemorative flower is the Forget-Me-Not. As Lieutenant Governor of Newfoundland and Labrador, and as Honorary Colonel of the Royal Newfoundland Regiment, I salute our veterans and those who paid the ultimate sacrifice. In 2018, I had the privilege to participate in the Trail of the Caribou pilgrimage to France and Belgium, and lay a wreath in their memory at Newfoundland Memorial Park at Beaumont Hamel. The motto of the regiment is better than the best. That was and remains true today as the regiment celebrates its 225th anniversary. We will remember them.
Un message du gouvernement du Canada.